All right guys, welcome back. If you're watching this video out of order, this is part 3, hopefully, of a little striper series I'm doing out here on the river today. The fishing has been pretty incredible this morning. Haven't been on a bite like this in a while. If you haven't watched part 1 or part 2, definitely recommend you guys to check those out either after this video or before this one. It doesn't really matter what order you watch these videos in. But anyways, I am not ready to leave. The fish are still seemingly biting. It's kind of slowed down a little bit, and there's one thing that I want to try to do to catch what's left of these striper out here on the river. So I've caught them on swim baits today. I've caught them on top water, and now I'm wanting to try to catch them on this little guy right here. And it's a bait that I've done really well on whenever the fish start to slow down. Usually when they kind of get done feeding on top, they go down on the bottom and hunker down. And I have this little bait right here. This is a 6th Sense Divine jigging spoon. It's a newer product that they released a couple of months ago, and I've been wanting to really experiment with this guy. I haven't gotten to throw it a ton, but I have caught some really nice striper out here at the spot on jigging spoons in the past. And this is it's a beautiful looking spoon. It's got a nice paint job up here. It's got a nice little flash foil on the bottom. It's got a heavy hook. This thing weighs like 1.25 ounces or an ounce. So I should be able to chunk it a long way, which is pretty important out here in this spot to be able to cover a lot of water and to reach the fish that are busting if they're busting really far away. But anyways, my idea is that I'm going to, after the fish have seen my top water and my swim bait, they might want a little bit of a different profile, a smaller bait. The shad that these fish are eating aren't that big. They're like 3 inches long. I've been using baits that are bigger than 3 inches and getting bit, but this here is only like 2 inches, so it's not exactly the right size, but it's a little bit more of a smaller profile. They might be more willing to eat it now that I've kind of busted them up pretty good. So I'm going to cast this thing out. I'm gonna let it go to the bottom, I'll hop it off the bottom and see if we can catch a few fish. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I'm hoping it will. So guys, if you're feeling confident and you think this bait is going to work today, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and let's see what this bait is made of and see if it can handle some big old stripers. Let's go. There is a lot of fish coming up out that way. They're chasing smaller bait fish. The shad are actually a little bit bigger than this, but I can send this thing a country mile, and reaching these fish I'm not able to reach with that top water. So we're gonna give it a shot. I might regret it, but we will see what happens. They cast so good, it's stupid. I'm gonna let it go all the way to the bottom, and I'm gonna jig it off the bowl. Oh, 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 oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is monstrous. A monster on the jigging spoon, unless I snagged it. I think he hooked in the mouth. I don't know. This might not be a striper, it's so big. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was first try with that. That is very big. That is very big. I mean, this is a different setup. It's a 7-foot 1-inch medium heavy sensory rod from 6th Sense. But I only have 12-pound test on here, and this is a just a little jigging spoon. I do not want to lose this fish. He's running over here to the bank. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Come up here. I want to see you. I want to see you. This might not be a, that's got to be a striper. He is big. He is very big. Mucho grande. I gotta keep some focus. Do not want to lose this thing. I at least want to see it. I want to know if he's snagged. I want to know if he's... Don't go over there, please. Oh crap, he's going to the wrong spot. Oh dang, this is gonna be bad. Put a little bit of extra muscle on him. Oh, come on. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. Deep squat. Deep squat. Get tired. How big are you? How big are you? Come on up. Let me see your head. Oh, he's big. Oh yeah. It's a big striper. Oh, it's a very large striper.
You've got to be kidding me. Oh, this is very large. Oh, oh my gosh. Don't come off. Get tired. Get tired. Get tired. Oh, that hook is just sticking right out of his mouth. That's a 10-pounder. Oh my gosh, he's barely hooked. He's gonna spit it. He's gonna spit it. He's gonna spit it. Don't spit it. Don't spit it. Don't spit it. I got him. I got him. I got him. Folks. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. 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 Look at that. Look at that striper. Look at that striper. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? This tiny little 6 cents Divine Jig and Spoon. And we got a monster striper. Look at that cow right there, guys. That was insane. On a jig and spoon, a tiny little jig and spoon. I've been throwing top waters, I've been throwing big swim baits, and that was on a jig and spoon. Oh, let's weigh him. 11 pounds and 2 ounces, guys. That is a meaty striper. Behemoth, mega giant striper on a jig and spoon. That is amazing. Whew. Look at the size of this striper, guys. This is definitely the biggest one we've caught today. Throwing that little 6 cents jig and spoon out there on the bottom. Just a beautiful fish, 11 pound, 2 ouncer. Oh, what an amazing fish. Oh, beautiful colors. Look at those stripes. Big old mega head on it. That is awesome. That was a crazy fight. Using lighter tackle just then. Ah, you'd love to see that right there. What a beast. That was a pretty big fight we did with this fish. Gonna try to revive it. Get her feeling good. Hopefully she'll regain some energy right here. We got this nice water flowing into her gills. What an amazing fish. I'd love to see a big striper like this go back, especially when we already have a nice limit. I have a fish in my live well that I could cull, but I just rather let this big one go. Maybe one day it'll be 20 pounds and we'll be able to catch it again. She's biting my thumb pretty good. Looks like she's starting to get a little bit of energy. Oh, those colors. What a big fish. Oh, oh, there she goes. And just like that, she's gone. Let's do that again. There's no way we're not gonna send that thing back right over there where that fish was hanging out at. Right across in that other little corner. Just got bit on the fall, I think. Not even kidding. Oh, I just got bit. We have a fish. You have a fish? If it's a fish, it's a tiny little fish. Our bait just get messed up. What is this? It is a fish. Are you kidding? It would be that the next cast I would catch the tiniest fish of the day. And our third species, we caught striper, we've caught hybrid, and now we've caught yellow bass. We're catching all of the moronid bass today. Fish on, fish on, the jig and spoon. Third fish in a row, actually. It feels pretty good, honestly. Is he bigger than I think he is? Oh, what have we got going on here? Pull and drag. Oh gosh, it's another freaking good one. Been throwing big top waters and swim baits trying to catch these big bass, and we've caught some big ones on it. Swapped to the tiniest bait and I'm catching good ones. That's another big one. Maybe it's just the big ones are sitting on the bottom. That's another really nice striper, guys. That's another like 7 pounder. No joke. You got that thing choked. Okay, come over here. Come through this little gap, deep gap. There we go. There we go. Come here, playa. Come here, playa. On the jig and spoon. Ooh. Whoosh. Ah. Yeah. 3 casts with the jig and spoon, 2 big striper, and a yellow bass. Wow, got that thing munched. Oh, he's bleeding a little bit. No, don't bleed. Don't bleed. Be okay. That's a nice one, guys. He's bleeding a lot. I'm gonna put him in the live well. I have a little fish I'm gonna cull out, and that's a good one. Shall we do that again? I think so. Everything good? Everything squared away? 4K shad, divine jig and spoon. I wish I knew how far that cast is. I need to get a rangefinder. That's gotta be like 70, 80 yards. And it's just like getting sent out there. Hooked up again. Another decent feeling fish. Get out of that mess. Oh, that's what we're more used to. Yippee! That one there's a little bit more average size. That's what I was expecting to catch with this little spoon. I wasn't expecting to catch the biggest one of the day. I just love how easy that thing is to cast. Gets down to the bottom quick. Makes a lot of sense, really. Especially when they're keyed in on smaller bait fish anyways. Like I said, the shad that are coming up, that are getting eaten by these fish, are bigger than the spoon. But I think that this thing better matches them than my 5-inch swim bait. I think it's pretty obvious at this point, considering how many I'm getting on it. It's really performing. And in case you didn't notice, I have a fish hooked up. A nice little guy. Another nice little guy. About like the last one, slightly bigger. Yeet. Yeet, yeet. Yeet. I'm loving the hook on this thing too. It is super stout. You definitely handle these big striper. Nice one. I mean, let's inspect these hooks here. I mean, they look perfect. Cutting edge. Beautiful. I like that bite too. It's just I lift up and I just feel a little tick. And I'm choking on it. Feels pretty good. I was feeling fish tap it every single time it hopped up off the bottom. And finally this one got it. I think I had some yellow bass trying to get it. And I think the big old striper came in and said, nope, that is my spoon. You can't have it. And he's got me down here in this mess that I don't like. Ooh, he's a nice one. Another nice one on the spoon. Not an 11 pounder, but a 4-ish pounder. Can't be mad at 4-ish pounders. I mean, how do you not love that, guys? A little jig and spoon action for you. I caught some fishing line down on the bottom too. Good thing I didn't get snagged on it. That would have sucked. Another beautiful striped bass. Send him back. Get back down there. Look at that, guys. I got all sorts of fishing line on there. It's crazy. Or is that like, it's like fur. It's not even fishing line. I don't know what that is. It's weird.
Oh, shoot. We got a fish. What's going on here? My spoon messed up? What's going on here? I caught a rock. Got one. I don't know if this is a striper, amigos. Don't know what this is, except for it is a striper. A little striper. He bit it after a big pop. Another nice little striper. Jigging spoon. Pretty good one. I haven't seen any fish schooling in a while, so it's probably a good idea. It's probably a good thing that I swapped to the spoon. Up here, little guy. Another nice little jig and spoon striper, right in the corner of the mouth. Pound and a half or so. A lot of days I am extremely thrilled to catch fish like that, but with the fish we've caught today, hoping to hook up with another big one. Another big one. He bit it on the fall. Don't know how big, but he's pretty big. Spoon is getting him. Stay on there, guy. It's feeling smaller. It's feeling bigger. Oh, it's a drum. Oh my gosh. That thing is dark. Wow. Even the drum like the spoon. Look at how dark that fish is. He bit it on the fall. That's crazy. Look at that. I thought I had a big striper for a second, but it's just a big old drum. He quit fighting about halfway through. Beautiful fish. That's crazy. Look at the flippers on him. Those fins. He got all three trebles in him too. That's fun. I think it's our 5th species of the day. Let's send him back over her. We'll see you. Bye. Another fish. We have another drum. We got a striper this time. Or we have a crappie. Or a catfish. There's no telling. I'm surprised I haven't caught a catfish yet. We might accidentally hook a bit of catfish out here on this thing. It's another stripe. Another stripe. He got that thing choked too. It's even hooked. That fish is literally not even hooked. He's just got that thing wedged. Ow. Ow. He just had it wedged in his mouth. He probably was hooked at the beginning, but he definitely wasn't hooked when we flipped him. Nice fish. Oh, he pooped all over the boat though. Look at that. That is nasty. We're gonna have to give this boat a big, oh, he pooped on me too. Gross. We're gonna have this, we're gonna have to give this Express a big time bath when we get back home, as these striper have made this thing super nasty. All right, guys, well, it seems as though my fun day of fishing has come to a close. Haven't caught anything in the last hour. I just kept firing that spoon out there, kept spooning it off the bottom, and I couldn't get any more bites. They were done with it. I might have picked it up a little bit too late, but we still were able to get some really, really nice fish in the boat, including that first one, which was just so big, so massive, and so epic. But anyways, guys, I am going to make the little idle back over here to the boat ramp, and I'm going to load this boat up and head back to the house and take it easy the rest of the afternoon. I am absolutely spent. I didn't sleep that much last night because I was excited about going fishing. Got up early, and these fish just really beat me up today. My hands are chewed, they're all cut up. I'm not looking forward to what these hands are gonna feel like tomorrow. It's cold out here right now, so they're kind of numb, but it's gonna be kind of painful. But anyways, guys, I hope that y'all enjoyed this little 3-part little striper series I came up with today. It was a lot of fun to film. It was a lot of fun to catch all those fish. If y'all would like to check out any of the gear that I used in today's video, I'll have it all linked down in the video description. And remember, anytime that you're at the 6th Sense Fishing website, be sure to punch in our code CJ10, and that will save you 10% off your entire order. But yeah, I'm about halfway back here to the boat ramp. I'm gonna get this thing loaded up, and I will see y'all on the next one. Bye, guys.